Ladles, jelly spoons, baby bells and gemstones, welcome to another episode of The Grind right here on LindenTV, where we've done it, ladies and gents. Legitimately, finally, we've actually gone and done it. For those of you wondering what the hell are you talking about, ladies and gents, it is currently the 14th of May 2025, and we set a target to see if we could hit 400 subs by the time it got to the middle of May. It was touch and go, but somehow, with the stuff that's been uploaded recently, right, from Birmingham Airport, you guys have watched that in your hundreds. Yeah, even our feature-length film has had nearly 200 views already, right? And we now have 401 legitimate subscribers. The 401st one's definitely legit because I was on the phone to them as they hit subscribe. So we are now 99 away from monetization. Okay, we've had 55 in the last 28 days. So therefore, by the time we hit 2 years old, potentially we could be monetized on this account, which is phenomenal, ladies and gents. And the biggest thanks has to go to all of you guys, right? For whether you've been here from the very get-go, like I said on that thank you video not so long ago, where I generally thought we'd smash the 400 and then turned out we had bot account that took us back to under 400. Whether you've been here from the very beginning or you've been here recently, thank you all, pushing harder, putting more and more content on this channel. Danny! Both of you lovely, wonderful creators, but yeah, as you can both see, we're at 401 again, boys. We've done it again. We're back, smashing that target before our deadline. So I'm the happiest man alive now. And like I said, I know the number 401 was legit, so I'm so happy. Right now for the 29th of June, right? So can we get 50 of you within the next 6 weeks? Are you joking? Hopefully we will be back, Leighton, right now, because the Wi-Fi's turned off, everything else is turned off. Hopefully you guys are all good, yeah? Give me a thumbs up if we're all going well. Gracie, welcome back, my lovely. Always lovely to have you along. Yeah, you see, back now. It's all good. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, 401 of you have hit that subscribe button. So we're now going to strive for greatness and go for 450 and get ever closer to that monetization title. Thank you to all of you who've watched those amazing the footage from Birmingham Airport that was recorded by both myself and your co-presenter. And obviously to the team as well that are named on that, in the credits on that as well. So to Jeff, Siobhan, Naomi, no, not Naomi, Marion, to all of you that have helped put that film together. Granted, it's 18 minutes long, but to all of you, thank you all so much indeed. Literally cannot do this channel without you guys. To my moderators, Danny, Alex, Gracie, Kane, David, Jack, Liam, Adi, and Connor. I couldn't do it without you guys either. So there we go. So, ladies and gents, 29th of June is when we will be doing the 24 hours in Spoons challenge. We have spoken to head office of Spoons today as well, to their press officer, who potentially, we find out tomorrow, potentially could be putting could be putting us into the Spoons magazine and doing an article telling everyone who goes to Wetherspoons about our video. So if we go in that magazine, right, and then that video drops, can you imagine how many thousands of people could read that magazine, see our QR code, which was also sent him on email, also in that magazine, right? And then potentially, that could be our viral moment, guys. That could be the moment where this just goes mad. But yeah, Wright's Wildlife has literally just disappeared. You are right, Danny. But yeah. So potentially we could go from just being a tiny little channel with 400 people, and we could go crazy. I don't know how crazy it could go, because we're going into completely like unorthodox territory right now. I've not been in this sort of situation before, so this could go mad. You've also got to think as well, right? We're going to be in lots of different, we're now going to 10 pubs, by the way, not 9, we're now going to 10 of them. 10 people have signed up for this, right? Or 10 pubs have signed up for this, okay? Which means 10 pubs are going to see our ugly mugs in their pubs, eating the same food at every single establishment, drinking the same drinks, rating each one out of 10 on like service, taste of the food, speed, etc, etc, etc. And then yeah, it's going to be absolutely mental. Right, so I've now got to hope and pray that my memory works here on this one, right? If you want to count them as I say them, then we stand half a chance. I'll do it on my fingers at the same time. So we're starting off at the Moon Underwater in Deansgate in Manchester. Then we go to the Mardi Gras at the Trafford Centre in Manchester. The Full Well in Liverpool. To the White House in Leicester. From the White House we go to the Red Well. From the Red Well we go to the Moon Underwater in Milton Keynes. Then we go to the Catherine Wheel in Henley. The Moon Underwater in central London at Leicester Square. The Mechanical Elephant in Margate, and finishing off at the Royal Victoria Pavilion in Ramsgate. Boom! Ow, that's gone. I just blue thing in my eye. That's all 10. So it's gonna be absolutely incredible. The Corrupted Gamer, Kai, can I be a mod? Do you remember me? Of course I remember you, man, and yes you can be. So there we go. Welcome to our newest moderator. Hang on. So yeah, like literally that is gonna be it. Welcome to our newest moderator, the Corrupted Gamer, right now here on LindenTV. You're very welcome. So yeah, they are the 10 pubs. I actually can't believe that I remember them off the top of my head. I think it's only because we have been on the phone to them yet again today saying, right, these are the days we're coming. Can I have your email addresses so I can send across your filming notices as soon as they are created? And yeah, it's going to be absolutely mental. Heads up, watch what you say is 9, mate. What? I just gave you 10. So you got the Moon Underwater at Deansgate, the Mardi Gras, the Full Well, the White House in Leicester, the Red Well here in Wellingborough, the Moon Under, the Catherine Wheel, the Moon Underwater in MK, then the Moon Underwater in London, the Mechanical Elephant, and oh, yeah, and of course the Pavilion. The game is 9. Oh shit, yeah. Really shouldn't be. I don't know how you keep getting through the firewall for over 18s only. It's really weird. But if you guys can like and subscribe as well, this would be amazing, because obviously, guys, we are now striving for 450 subscribers. We're only 49 away. 49. Like, what's going on? It's mad. I love it. So cool. Do you remember me when I said I hate Donald Trump? Yes, I do. How do we know your age? Because you said. And it shows YT lies about it. Either that, or people are creating accounts by saying they're older than they actually are. So there we go. As for your Kopi, I thought he would have made an appearance because he was like awake and online and all this sort of stuff, and now he isn't. So I don't know what he's doing. There we go. So either way, we've hit that 400 mark again for the second time in the period we allotted ourselves. With literally 1 day to go. That's the crazy thing about it, because technically halfway, well, by lunchtime tomorrow, we're halfway through the month, which is crazy. Like, when you put it like that, because there's 31 days in this month. So genuinely can't believe we've hit it. I don't know if it's just because of the content and stuff that we've recorded at Heathrow, not Heathrow Airport, Birmingham Airport. And there was a lot. We did a lot of content. We were there for what, 4 hours recording that one, which is pretty mental. Dude, can you learn my name? Because Linden is not my name, bro. But what do you want, buddy? Yeah, we were there for 4 hours recording flights. And the weirdest thing is, right, for an international airport, there are large periods of time when nothing takes off or lands from there. And we were both saying, like, between 12 and 2 was busy, between 2 and 4 was busy, then between 4 and 6 was just like, right? And I was like, why? Why does nothing take off between 4 and 6? We had a couple of things landing, like the big 747s, and to see more things landing, like things like that, than yeah, I don't understand that either. But Connor, welcome back to the channel, man. Actually, to be fair, let's just do that one, because actually I forgot how old he was, to be fair. So no, we're not going to have that. Dude, can you remove yourself, because I can't have you on this channel. It's weird. There we go. So yeah, so he won't reply now because he's gone. So yeah, removed. But yes, so your co-P is now doing his moderator duties for some reason. But yeah, so Birmingham Airport's weird, like how it just suddenly goes dead, and we couldn't work out why, and even now can't work out why. But it's also weird to see like jumbo jets landing there, and yet you don't see them land at London. This is the one place you think they would do because you've got a longer runway, etc. It's mad. But it was also pretty cool to see. I was like, do you know what? And that's why you go to the obscure places. Pissed off though that we missed the A380, but it was still good fun. Because I'm knackered. Mate, you're always knackered. You've been asleep for the last 5 hours. Made me wait for a fucking cigarette to go and see your brother in the end. Just for a lighter. Because someone's got my lighter. So yeah, it's crazy. But I can't believe that we're now at 401 again. You never know, it could even go up during this stream. So if you are brand new and watching, ladies and gents, and you're brand new to this channel, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, try and push us ever closer to 450. We're going to try and get there before we do our 20,000 spoons challenge. Like I said, we have been in contact with the press officer for Wetherspoons today. We get a decision tomorrow as to whether or not it's going to put us in the magazine or not. And if so, like I said, the QR code will be in that article, along with full details of where we're going to be visiting, the date, times, etc, etc, etc. It's gonna be mental. Because you got to think the amount of pubs. We're only doing 10 out of like 450. So yeah, could potentially get a lot of publicity, and could be fun. Could be good fun. So I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. How are we all tonight, guys? What are you up to? What we doing? What's new? What's hot? What's not? Etc. Etc. Also, Danny, how's your house move to the happy country of Australia going, my man? That was a shock to the system that you texted me earlier. That was mental. Wonder who the fuck that was then. Hello. Planes don't take off and land between 11:30 p.m. and 6. Yeah, that's obviously for noise pollution due to night flying policy that restricts the operation, etc., etc. Yeah, obviously. There's actually 795 Weatherspoons in the UK. All right, Connor. Thank you for that. Like 450 was like a rough guess anyway, man. But thank you for putting me correct, my man. I appreciate you. That's crazy though. 795 when we're only visiting 10. So, you know, as we get bigger and monetization gets more and more, I think we might have to make that like a trip. Definitely have to make that a trip. Because I've got a funny feeling we could potentially, if we could do 10 in 24 hours, theoretically, you must be able to do 700 and how many was it? 795 in and 15 more are planning to open this year. So that takes it up to a total of 8. They just shut shitloads though, which makes no sense. They shut loads to then go and open like 15 more. So, in theory, you are such a liar, Connor. 810 in total by the end of the year. I genuinely do feel that it's possible to do like a 4-day challenge and just see if you can just visit loads of them because they open at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you should get a fair few done, to be fair. If we started like the furthest south to begin with, and then doing, although to be fair, that's actually not really a lie, to be fair, because in all honesty, he does work a hell of a lot. You do, to be fair. I did just say that. Like, I did just back you up, man. So come on, be nice. Um, but yeah, we'll start the furthest north, go all the way to every single place, and go to every single spoons across the country. Definitely hiring a car for that one though, because I ain't doing it in this. They'll fucking the mileage would go stupid. Or I'll just buy a cheap banger that I don't give a fuck about. I'm like, yeah, cool. Let's just go and rack up the mileage, which would be crazy. There's got to be a way around it. Got to be a way around it. Hmm. So, ladles and jelly spoons, what are we all up to today? Anything exciting has happened? Obviously, Connor's been at work today. Danny, I think you've been at work as well. Gracie, how are you and Nate doing? Anything exciting happen for you guys today? Yeah, working, sleeping. To be fair, I think I'm literally going to run in Tesco's. I've got spoons on the fucking brain, ladies and gents. Run in there. I'm going to grab some a drink, and my favourite cookies if they've actually got some. And then I think potentially go and visit what should be, or hopefully end up being, our new studio. That weird tower that you like, Danny. But also today, randomly on Instagram, right, and I love it, there was a thing pop up. You know it, my G. You absolutely know it, my man. But a thing on Instagram popped up today for a space in Peterborough, so not far away from Alex, where they actually do film your podcasting shit for you. And I'm like, that could be sick, because me and Connor have been discussing that for a while. So, made some inquiries, booked a tour. So, hopefully we get invited over there to kind of look around and see how it all comes together. That'd be pretty sick. Oat and raisin cookies. Dude, you know them. Yeah, you know it, my G. You know it more than most, because, like, that's the one thing I used to go to Asda for, to be fair, but we all know why that can't happen anymore. Why is someone like you driving a shit car like that? That's embarrassing. But yeah, well done to both of you for getting that correct. The cloudy lemonade and the oat and raisin cookies. To be fair, you can't beat them. Like, they are absolutely phenomenal. But to my moderators, if you'd like to smash that like button and try and push the likes up on this stream, that'd be amazing. Thank you very much indeed. I'm also wondering why a fucking person in a Vauxhall Adam is parked up with its lights on, talking to a person in a fucking BMW 1 Series. I'll take the 1 Series any day of the week. As if you're trying to show off, man. You got a fucking Vauxhall Adam. You've got like 30 horsepower if you're lucky. Don't say a word, Connor. If you're still on the stream, of course. Ugh. Why do people do that? Get in the car and leave the fucking windows open. Fucking irritates the shit out of me. Ugh. I did say shut up, Connor. And actually it's got 130. So, fuck you. Let's go into Tesco. They've got a flat tyre over there. That's funny as fuck. Look at that fucking Polo. You're flat. Shut up, Connor. Don't be horrible. Don't be nasty. It's Mario. Right. Let's go and discreetly film around fucking Tesco's. After we shut this fucking window. Oh. Fucking arsehole bastard. Still got cooking oil in here. Oh. Look at that. Someone's left a fucking Monster can in our car. Not happy. Especially it's like, that was all cleaned out the other day. By your co-presenter. I'm not taking credit for it because I didn't do it. Oh look, you've got the Ford gang over there. Focus, 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 C-Max. How embarrassing. Is it? I thought... They were just thinking on a video call. Yeah, that's a good point, to be fair. I was like, what is it you wanted again? I was like, mother, I'm in the shop now. Tell me what the fuck you want, bitch. Oh, what's left to say? These prayers ain't working. Beep, beep, beep. No security. Fuck it. These prayers ain't working anymore. KSI. Hello. Oh. It's fucking dead in here. There's literally no one here. No one at all. Well, nice. I've not had them for ages. Rocky bars. Yeah, man. Why am I whispering for as well? Like, why am I talking so quietly? Oh my god. Bin Laden's in Tesco's. 24 hours. It's funny you say that, Connor, because as you well know, I'm actually in talks right now with a certain supermarket chain. It may or may not be this one, for us to do a 24 hours in their supermarket challenge. So it starts when they're open and then ends obviously 24 hours later. Please tell me you've got them. Please, 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 please. Oh, fuck off. Are you actually joking me? I'll have a word with yourselves, you fucking cunts. Oh, I've got everything else now. Are you shitting me? Fuck it. Donuts it isn't. Well, if you remember, we've already organised that as well. The IKEA hide and seek with all of our moderators, all crew members, with the exception of Ranjit, obviously, because he couldn't last 5 minutes in IKEA. You just have to leave him in the fucking restaurant. But yeah, there will be a LindenTV hide and seek in an IKEA coming up this summer. I think Lidl will be a bit boring, to be fair. You can't really do much in Lidl, they're quite small. When I was shopping in Lidl. What the fucking... Oh, they've been fucking burgled. Hello.
Hello.
I think he thinks I want to talk to him. You'll find right. Exactly. Sorry for the long reply. We are good, little man, just sleep. Oh, bless him. Soft drinks. Sorry, fella.
You're right, buddy.
When I was walking in Lidl. That song's pretty sick, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Where is it? Why is every shop so fucking different? It pisses me off. I'll have a word. No, I can say. It's alright, Mum, they've got it for you. Surely, though, wouldn't Ranjit be eating the curry, though, rather than the meatballs, Connor? He loves his fucking curry, doesn't he? And his missus makes fucking nice ones, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, fuck me, that's £1.50 for a garden set. Happy days. That's what we should do on a 24 hours in a supermarket challenge. Just go around changing all the prices overnight. So it says different stuff for people in the morning. That'd be funny as fuck. £1.50 for a garden set. I'd go mad. The fuck was that? Was that a man or a lady? Hello. That's definitely a man. That's quite embarrassing. Never mind. I'll be back in 1p. Alright, mate. You go and find yourself a 1p and I'll see you in 1p. Oh, bless him, look. He's had a fight with a fucking floor waxer. Bless him. Do, 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 do. Blip. Blip. £1.95. Watch you get declined now, you watch.
Club card accepted.
Thank you.
Payments accepted. Thanks for shopping at Tesco.
You're welcome. Oh. I will not go hungry tonight. Happy days. And there's still nobody on security, so technically anyone can come in here right now and get some 5-finger discount. Alex, what are you doing? Stop following me. You alright, Freya? And that's relationship goals right there. Look, get him to do your shoelaces for you. There's relationship goals right there.
I just don't need to bend down.
You are so cheeky. Have a great night, guys. Oh. Why is it everywhere I end up going these days, they end up being as well? It's weird. Very strange. Very, very strange. But, ladies and gents, we are live across the UK and the world right now. Currently, there's the time up there, look. 11:15 right here in the UK. Oh, if you are brand new to the channel, please smash the like button, hit subscribe. Let's try and push us ever closer to 450 subs by the end of June. I think it's doable. Yes, I know, Connor, I couldn't get the fucking car in the fucking space. Have a word. Mr. Parking King. We can't. Only person I know that can fucking park literally anywhere. Doop 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 doo doo. What are you doing, dude? You gonna come join for a little bit? Or are you gonna stay at home? Shut up moaning, you piece of shit. Boom. Boom. It's got sunnies on, that's mad. Oh, pardon me. 11:15, ladles and jelly spoons. So, what's the plan tonight? I'm not overly sure, you know. First things first, we're gonna have a little donut, and then gonna go look at the big place. Damn, they are. Fucking hell. That is bloody nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why the hell does it now feel like I'm doing a taste test for like Tesco's fucking donuts? That is bloody good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fucking hell. Mate. That is actually banging. The chocolate or sugar ones are better. I disagree, you know. This tastes banging. I'm not even lying to you. That's got so much filling, it's unreal. That's crazy. Fuck me. That is so good. But yeah, there is going to be a LindenTV hide and seek in an IKEA. Probably an MK. Which is going to be fucking mad, to be fair. We'll just fit everyone out with GoPros, etc. And just have a lot of fun. Could be pretty crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be quite cool. Like I said, we are going to be doing it 24 hours in a supermarket as well. I am waiting to hear back from them. If I'm not heard back by Friday, I'll be calling them again going, yo, update me, people. Fucking hell. I feel like I'm fucking bleeding now. Shit, man. That's mad. Connor, are you still on the stream or have you gone back to sleep, bro? Because I'm not going to lie to you, if I could have my lighter back, I'd appreciate it, because I'm still clucking for a ciggy. Damn, that tastes good. Streetwise, I'm back. Good man. That's so tasty. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna lie, I still can't believe there's 795 fucking Wetherspoon pubs in the UK. We're not even visiting a tenth of them places. We're only going to 10. So like a tenth of them would be like, what's he, 79 or 79 and a half. Don't know how you do half a pub. Go to one that's not built yet, probably. But yeah. It's a hell of a lot, innit? Like, I knew they were a massive chain, but I didn't realise they were that big. But yeah. Still no idea whether or not your copy is on the comments or not. Probably ignoring me as usual. Nothing unusual there. And yeah. So, I should have bought a lighter. Fuck my life. I should have got a lighter. Oh, well, never mind. I've got food instead. Fuck it. What's annoying is at one point there was thousands, and I mean thousands of lighters in this fucking car. Now there's nothing. Which is why I really wanted the KP to give me my one back. But hey ho, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I could actually go to my house, jump in from my window, grab it off my bed, and then go to the new place. That's just effort though, you know what I mean? But in the absence of a certain person, so there we go. What's left to do, this present working. Every word shot down in flames. 'Cause I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards till I'm broke. When all these dreams go up in smoke. I can't go in the back door on the front window. You can guarantee there'll be someone in the kitchen. I'm like, yo, don't panic, it's me. Judge may come and put my bin out, to be fair. Because Connor, are you there or are you just ignoring me, bro? And Danny, how's the house move going, bro? Give us some more. And we should be back. Hopefully. It does annoy me that fucking live streams seem to crash a lot at the moment. And again, I think that's down to the government just kind of like fucking things up for people. Because they're assholes. I'll be back now, Danny. Please tell me we are, because oh, well, there we go. Thank you, Gracie, you amazing individual. So yeah, your copy clearly dropped off the face of the earth as usual. Leaving me to Celine Dion. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Because it's boring apart from anything else for you guys, you know what I mean? Because we run out of things to talk about. But one thing I do want to talk about, you guys, actually, is one thing I thought about last night, right? And that is the point that, do you not think that the world in its entirety, yeah, literally talks so much more truth at night time than it does during the day? Right, now hear me out here, right? Because at night you see things for what they really are, yeah? So because there's less people about, the ones that are about, like, their intentions are very much more obvious, yeah? So if they want to mean, if they want to, talking fast forward, if they want to mean you harm, they'll mean you harm. If they want a general conversation with you, they'll have a general conversation with you. So basically what I'm trying to say is, would you not agree that realistically the world's less fake at night time than it is during the day? Because during the day people paint on their stupid smiles and all this bullshit, right? And then legitimately, like, they go home, they're complete cunts, like, and just do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, am I the only person who thinks like that, or do you guys agree too? Because I think that's the way of the world these days. Quite frankly, on my fucking kitchen lights on the bathroom lights on. I might be lucky. I might be jump in my house and quickly jump in my window. Bear with me, folks. I will be straight back with you very, very soon. I'm gonna put my bin out, grab a lighter, because your Kopi clearly sleeping, or just not going to talk to me, as usual. And yeah, be back in 2. Right there. Well, it will go dark, by the way. Actually, I probably won't. Stay there. And that, my friends, is how easy it is to break into your own house at night time. Completely undetected. I've got a lighter. So it's all good. It means your Kopi can now sleep in peace and quiet, ladies and gents. So, yeah, so would you guys agree with me that the world is definitely more real? Because you just see more. I don't know about you guys, but I think it makes a lot more sense as well. But you also see people for what their real intentions are. So, for example, if they want to be decent to you, they'll be decent at night time. If they want to be real with you, they'll be real at night time. Because during the daytime, people are just so fake during the day. Like, look how many times you walk into a shop, right, and they're like, have a nice day. Realistically, they don't give a fuck if you're having a nice day or not. Yeah, because if you turn around and go, I'm not having a nice day, actually. You know what I mean? They don't give a shit. They don't go, oh, what's going on? Like, if you they go, oh, thank you very much, have a nice day. They want the next customer. They don't give a fuck about what's going on. Like, you could have just been told you've got terminal cancer, or like, I don't know, your mum's cat's legs just fell off or something stupid. You know what I mean? Anything could happen for people to go, just seen people jumping around in a skip, ladies and gents, trying to fight with a fucking sofa. That's weird. But yeah, like, but also, for example, if people really don't like you, yeah, you really find that out at night time. So, for example, people are a lot quicker to kind of like I was completely confused. I'm not going to lie to you. It just completely threw me just seeing this random person jumping all over a skip. But yeah, if people don't like you, they make it much more known at night time. Yeah, so again, like, they'll keep up pretenses and stuff in front of other people. But at night time, from past experience, definitely, not so much nowadays, but past experiences, right? They would like quite happily be all nicey with you during the daytime, yeah? But then when it's nighttime and it's just you and that person, right? Current company, by the way, completely like exonerated from this, yeah? So this is nothing about anyone in current present day. I'm going back 2 or 3 years ago, right? Be nice to you all throughout the day when like their family or your own family are around. But it gets to night time, it's just the two of you. They're like, I'm not talking to you. Won't give an explanation as to why, but just like, I'm not talking to you. I want to go sleep on the sofa. That's kind of like, so you've been lovely all day, and now at night time you're going to be a cunt. Sweet, cute. Where are we off to? That tower, my friend. We're going to the tower. We're going to go to the tower. Connor, if you're about and you want to be picked up, let me know, because I'm literally like a minute from your house, so let me know, please. But yeah, it's very, very obvious that people who mean to do you wrong or want to be a cunt to you, etc, etc. And then there's other people who at night time, or like what I like to call triturnal, yeah? So they're not nocturnal, they're not like dayturnal, whatever the fucking the opposite of nocturnal is, right? But like they can either be cool during the daytime, the nighttime, or the like anytime, yeah? Now, prime example is someone who's cool with you 24/7 is your copy, right? Because it doesn't matter if it's morning, daytime, or nighttime. 99% of the time, he's the same legend, regardless of what time of day it is. Granted, first thing in the morning, maybe a little bit groggy, a little bit quiet, whatever, or when he first wakes up, give him 10 minutes, incredible. Like, nicest person you can meet. And he's like that all the time. I don't think he's coming out to play. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. So, yeah. There's only one bugbear I've got about your copy. Never answers the fucking phone. And even if you call him, never, ever replies to a missed call. Like, ever. Used to, but not anymore. But there we go, that's my only gripe, and I'm not being funny. If that's the only gripe you got against someone, then I'm not being funny. I think that makes him a pretty decent person, you know what I'm saying? And we all know your co-presenter is an absolute legend. Yeah, he's an absolute fucking legend. And I can say that right now because he's not on this stream. So, I know he's not on this stream because 1, get a message by now. 2, however, that is one thing I hate, right? This goes for any of you. Like, ever have you on socials or any form of messaging service, the one thing I cannot stand more than anything else in the world is being ghosted and or ignored. Absolutely irritates the fuck out of me. So you guys have been warned. Hate it. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are brand new to the channel, please smash the like button, hit subscribe. We are live across the UK and the world right now. Oh yeah. We're leaving the area because obviously your copy wants to go sleeping. And I want to go do stuff because it gets boring just being around this godforsaken hovel 24/7. Oh, you joking? I've got one more last fag, folks. But at least I've got smoke as well. I've got a lighter, so it's all good. But yeah, literally, like, out of all the things in the world that you could have a potential gripe about, for it just to be that, sound. Is it annoying when other people get perfect? Like, I don't know. I suppose because I'm not like that, if people ring me, like, I always feel really guilty if I miss a phone call, and I'll try and phone them back unless it's just like, what I hate, you get them missed calls, suspected spam. You try and ring them back. This number's not in use. Well, it clearly fucking is because they rang me. What are you chatting about? But yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you this very quickly because I'm dead proud of us as a channel. There we go. That was earlier on today. Like, love that. Hopefully, it still says the same thing now. Hopefully. Like, just seeing those numbers tick over to like 399, and I found the video that obviously got us that extra subscriber, and then on to the next one, 400, then being on a call with someone earlier on and seeing the 401, like, we've done it, folks, and I absolutely am so grateful to everyone who's made that possible, because let's face it, for a long time we were like, it's never going to happen, you know what I'm saying? But it has, it's happened. Jesus Christ, how fucking bright are you? With a fully reflective white coat, look how bright that fucking light is. That's insane. That's the bike, dude, I think that Connor had an issue with a couple of months ago. It's got to be, because that is stupid bright, and the guy literally looks like a ghost. I mean, why would you drive a bus for a living, right? And then go home on a bike? Go home on a bus, mate. You must get a staff discount, surely. You absolute weirdo. That does not need to be that fucking bright. That is ridiculous. What the actual fuck? I've got a feeling that might be the guy that fucking Connor had an issue with, to be fair. And now I can absolutely see why. That is just beyond retardedness. No need for that at all. That's just stupid at this point. So currently, apparently, there's 3 people watching. I know who 2 of those people are. Gracie and Danny. Who is my 3rd? Oh. Yes, we've got you and Danny. Well, it does keep going between 2 and 3, so I'm confused. Maybe your code P keeps jumping on and off. Just thinking, should we go in the Odeon? We've been in there for a while, have we? Not the Odeon, the bingo hall. But apparently someone lives in there now. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Because it's a lot harder to get in nowadays. What do we reckon? Also, where did Connor go? He just literally just dropped off the channel, weirdly. You reckon go? Yeah, it's harder to get in nowadays because they're taking the fucking little ladder that goes over the first wall. Like, it's just gone. And there's barbed wire to all that fucking wooden thing as well. And I don't really want to fucking prick myself. But we can try it. Definitely try it. But where did your code P go? 1 minute was talking. Next minute went... Maybe I pissed him off by saying, like, yeah. But to be fair, I will vouch for him right here, right now, guys, right? While he's not on the channel and he's not with us and everything else, that guy works stupidly hard. Like, honestly, stupidly hard. And I may joke around and be like, oh yeah, he doesn't do fuck all, blah, 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 has loads of days off, etc., etc. But the reality is, actually, when he's in work, like, he gives it his all. I mean, bless him, today, like, I was supposed to pick him up from work, etc. And he was like, can you meet me at the bin store and help me out for a minute? And I'm like, yeah, of course I can. Like, you're asking for help, man. I'll do that for you. It's not an issue. But yeah, he does work fucking hard. And he is all in work a hell of a lot. Especially now his contract and hours and that sort of stuff changed, etc., etc. So yeah, I do take back what I said earlier. I was jokingly saying he was a liar because actually he earns his bread. And is probably one of the most generous people you're ever likely to meet. So, for example, he went to the shop the other day, yeah, to get himself some food and all this sort of shit. And he was like, "Do you want anything?" I was like, "Yeah, just give me a can of Coke, please, mate, if that's all right." He didn't come back with a can of Coke. He didn't. In fact, he didn't come back with a can of Coke. He came out with a bottle for starters, plus a whole meal deal. Right? I didn't ask for that. So when people turn around to me and go like, "Why were you going to buy him like a new pair of trainers for his holiday and all this sort of stuff?" I'm like, "Well, actually, because if you look at all the stuff he does over the year or over like the month, for example, where it's kind of like we'll go to the pub and he'll just like instinctively like order himself something and get me something at the same time. It's kind of like, you know what? That sort of generosity needs to be repaid sometimes." And he is honestly one of the most generous people you'll meet. We were in Spoons at the weekend, for example. He ordered himself like a drink and some food, and then ordered the exact same thing for me, without even didn't even ask me, didn't check with me or nothing. He just did it. And as I got my phone out to like order on the app myself, he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Grabbing some food." He's like, "I've already sorted you out." Didn't even have to ask him. So yeah, one of the most generous people you'll ever like to meet in your life. And that's why I think I am lucky, incredibly lucky, and very honoured and privileged to be able to call him a friend, because he's incredible, an insanely nice guy. So, fuck me, do you want to slam that door much harder? Christ almighty, you almost took the cunt off. Yeah. This is why I won't let anyone slate him, because an incredible guy. And this fag's taking a fucking long time to smoke. He says he just loses a cherry. Wicked. Cheers for that. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Now, my only worry being now, folks, if we do go in here, my worry is if someone is actually sleeping in there or living in there, and we go in there all guns blazing, make loads of noise, are we going to disturb them, for starters? I hope we don't, but you never know. But I guess, ladies and gentlemen, ladles, jelly spoons, baby bells, and gemstones, just say sorry and leave. Sorry! Don't take me hostage, please. I'm a poor, destitute child. Leave me alone. I'm a nice boy. Donut. And yes, we will save some donuts for your co-p for tomorrow. Maybe. If I don't eat them all. I'll attempt to, but I can't guarantee it because these are banging. What's that like? Call out before you go in and see if you hear anything. Yeah, but there's a problem with that because there was guys in there before, if you remember, from that Urban Explorers group, and they were shit scared because I saw the torches and stuff. So you call out and say stuff, and they just been hid in the corner because they were like, "Shit, more people." So I have to be careful with that sort of thing. To be fair. Honestly, these donuts are absolutely incredible. If you are brand new and you just joined us, go buy these. Only £1.15 from Tesco. They're amazing. They are so full and so sugary. They're literally to die for. Love them. These are better than my favourite cookies. They're better than the oat and raisin. These are... You can't drive up there. What is going on in this town tonight? This is mad. Absolutely mental. But it also confirms what I was saying earlier, right? At night time, the real world really does come out to play. Because it also feels like, yeah, at night time, less people give a fuck about shit. They just do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's mad. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can get in this place. I'm not promising anything, but we'll try. All right. Because let's face it, it's the best we can do. Try. We'll let that old man go first, though, because I don't want to see him. I don't want him to see me going in there, really, because I'm not really supposed to, obviously. Because I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards till I'm broke. The car's locked. That's interesting, because that wasn't tied up earlier. That was not all chained up earlier on. Which kind of suggests to me we can't even get in. This is why I need Connor, because he just finds ways in anywhere. Where's that boy when I need him? Oh yeah, sleeping. Yeah, we ain't gonna get in there, not quietly anyway. So I mean, where's your co-pilot when I need them? Like the one time you actually need him to get in somewhere, and he always finds a way in, one way or another. And he's probably blissfully asleep right now. I would say I'd phone him, but again, there's no point. He won't answer the phone anyway. So, yeah, very odd, very very odd. But we'll try and work our way around somewhere else. Do we give up? Hell no. But it's weird because earlier on, that flipping one of those gates were wide open, and now they're all tied and chained up again. It's like, well, who the fuck's done that? Because it weren't like that at 6 o'clock this evening. Pardon me. Very strange. Very, very strange. That's a nice dress, isn't it? Gorgeous. Isn't that love? That one's fucking hideous. To be fair, they both are. Look at that, look. They hate it so much, they took their fucking faces off. You see, it looks alright in the models, but even they're like, no. Could have been the person sleeping there. Possibly could be. If you go knock on the front door and scare them. Hello, open up. Could you imagine? Scare the living shit out of someone. I want to dance with somebody. Why does that look like it's open? Oh no, it's that before. It's the actual gap between there and there. Hello? Hang on. Very strange. Very, very odd. Never noticed never noticed those doors are literally like set back. Because there's an actual gap right there. Problem is, because they're glass as well, they can smash so easily. Oh. I mean, there's no way in there. As things stand right now. Unless your name happens to be Mr. C, in which case he can find his way into anywhere. Like I said, he's very clever at that sort of thing. So I don't know. We've now got two options, ladies and gents. The tower, which may end up being the new HQ, along with our potential podcast studio in Peterborough, or the cinema. What are we saying, guys? Nope. It's literally a case of get in there, get through there. I'm so confused. I have to come down with some scissors. It's going to come down with some scissors at some point, I think, and cut all that fucking tie-up stuff up. I'll be back on going to roll. That's nice. Therefore, Gracie, it's me and you now, my lovely. Oh. It's a real shame Connor ain't here, because I know for a fact we'd like be inside by now. But I think I might have pissed him off, I'm not going to lie to you. I think you might be right, to be fair. Not going to lie to you. And to be fair, I think Danny's right about Connor. I think he has gone back to sleep because all of his socials, he's been offline for the last hour. So he may reappear later and be like, yo, you can come see me? Come have a fag with me. I've been wanting to do that for the last fucking 4 hours, you fucking you little bastard. But there you go. Nah, that's bullshit. I'm like, no problem at all, fella. I'll definitely come and have a fag with you because you're a fucking legend and yeah. My number one G. My side boy. Literally, my left-hand man. Oh. It's fucking cold though, folks. I've got no idea what's going on right now. Where have all of our watchers gone? How are we on 0? What is happening? Gracie's back. Thank you very much indeed. I got well confused then. I was like, we just literally dropped right down to 0 people. I was like, what's going on? Where is everyone? I was getting really worried then. I thought you'd all deserted me. I was like, that's unusual. So, Gracie. Cinema or clock tower? What are you reckoning? I'll let you have the casting vote as you're the only person with me at the moment. Tower is somewhere different. Okay. Then the tower it shall be. Let's go. Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are brand new to the channel, please smash the like button, hit subscribe. push us ever closer to 450 subs before your spoons challenge. We're only 49 away right now, and I'm excited, you know. It just randomly comes alive at midnight. It's really weird. So Gracie, are you still with me? Or have you disappeared? Because our view account is currently on 0, which is kind of worrying. Are you still there? Anybody? Somebody? Yay! That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Also, have you seen the size of the moon tonight? It's insane. It's actually massive. Like, stupidly big. But obviously the whole point of this show is like random dilemmas and stuff like that, right? So if there is anything bugging, chat away. That's what we're here for. I haven't been outside. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I thought you might see it through the window. Honestly, the moon is huge. Like, it's ridiculously big. Cause I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards till I'm broke, watching all these dreams go up in smoke. Hello Brittany, how you doing my lovely? Welcome back to the channel, always lovely to have you along. And you may have seen we have now smashed, well, we haven't smashed, but we've hit our target of 400 subs before the middle of May. So honestly, thank you all so much. Let's have a look. I think you'll have to. It's absolutely massive. Hello. Although weirdly, I did just see the moon, and now it's pretty much disappeared from view. It's like, where's it gone? Where did it go? But now I've got houses and trees and shit in the way. Where the fuck is it? Literally fucking ginormous a minute ago, and now it's just kind of like disappeared. Where the fuck has that gone? Nowhere's there clouds out tonight. Like, what's going on? Where is it? Is light pollution that much of a thing around it? It's literally hit it. I can't find it either. But it was literally just in the sky. And it was fucking ginormous. No, not a huge bird. The moon was huge. I don't know why we're trying to be Scottish then, I do apologise. It was massive and now it's just kind of like disappeared. And I can't work out if it's because of clouds or because of light pollution. Where the fuck has it gone? There are no clouds, so where the fuck did the moon... Where did the moon go? Can't just disappear, surely. I think you're seeing... Shut up! Like, legit, it was... Right, you know what? We're gonna turn the camera around, yeah? And then as soon as we see it, I'll be like, there it is, look at the size of the fucker. There you go. Right in front of you. Up there in the sky. Go away, fucking lorry. Right up there. There he is. Can't tell me that's not a big moon. Actually massive. China damaged the moon. How the hell did China damage the moon? Alex, welcome back to the channel, my friend. It does look small on camera, but I'm telling you, it is, in comparison to what the moon normally looks like, it looks huge. Honest to God, guys. I mean, look at it. It's fucking massive. Just keep seeing the big ball in the sky. Genuinely looks so big. Also got to think, we're looking at it through a camera as well, which makes it look a little smaller. But yeah. I heard that Cosmo thing, I heard about that, where apparently it crashed into the earth or some shit. Yeah. So, gonna talk about random thoughts and stuff that you like literally just pop in your head, right? And one of the ones I want to talk to you about is like people, yeah? Because everyone has that special person in their life, right? Now, allegedly, if you can't sleep and you're thinking about that person, it's apparently because you're alive and awake in their dreams. But realistically, how many of you actually believe that? So, for example, if you're laying in bed at night, laid in bed at night, wide awake, and you can't sleep, but you've got that one special person on your mind, do you actually believe that you are awake in their dreams, or you're in their dream? Because I really don't know. Bloody phone died. Brilliant. Keep it uncharged, woman. So Brittany says not really. Danny says what have I missed? Not a lot, to be fair, mate. We couldn't get in the bingo, so we're going to go to the tower. Gracie's decision. I'm even looking at the moon because the moon's quite big tonight. Who was cooking? What? I was cooking. Can I say? I weren't cooking nothing. I'd like to, but I wasn't. What were you cooking? Something nice? However, weirdly, I did actually have a really bizarre dream about your co-P the other night. Not like that, before anyone says anything. But literally, like, we've been invited to a party, yeah? And after that party, I went outside for a fag. And I saw what I thought was our car driving past this person's house. So I said to him, I was like, that's our car, isn't it? And he goes, nah, that's not ours. Danny. It then transpired like half an hour later. He goes, oh yeah, by the way, that is our car, and I paid someone to kind of like take it away and like set it on fire. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I took it away to like, I paid someone to take it away and set it on fire. Then he stabbed me, right? And I don't know what happened after that, because I woke up. And I told him about it. He goes, hang on, I stabbed you. And I'm like, yeah. So if you ever invite me to a party in Wellingborough, the chances I'm going to say no, for that very reason. And at least now you know why I'd say no to you. without frisking you first and making sure you ain't got a knife on me or something where like you can stab me with it, you know what I mean? Or making sure you're not going to fucking get the car set on fire, etc. But yeah, had a ready meal, all very nice too. If I fall asleep, I'm sorry, mate. That's fine, mate. No worries at all. Maybe like Home Alone 2, where Kevin looks through the window and says, "Mum." Then she says, "Kevin." But yeah, so that was literally the depth of my dream. Like, I get stabbed by him and then wake up alive. It was like, which is a good thing, obviously. You know what I mean? But you know, sometimes when like dreams are just so real, and yeah, that one was scarily real. Like, and the weirdest thing was we hadn't fell out or anything, so I don't actually understand why that dream even came into fruition, but it was mad. But it's also really, really weird, right? So long before me and my ex Jordan broke up, yeah, I met Britney Spears in a dream. You sure it was a dream, not a nightmare? But I had a dream long before me and my ex Jordan broke up, and I used to have the same dream for weeks, right? And I mean weeks, probably even months, okay? And literally, it was a dream about our wedding, right? But the weirdest thing was, it always started and ended at exactly the same point, okay? So we'd say our vows, and then literally it would cut to the reception when people start making their speeches. So I'd do mine, the best man would do his, Jordan would stand up to make his speech, sorry, and as soon as he stood up and was handed the mic, the dream would end and I'd wake up. And it was identical every single time. So we got married, and that was all lovely. But then suddenly out of nowhere, never ever ever got to hear his speech. And at the time, I had no idea how to like perceive the message of that dream. Yeah. But now it all makes sense. Okay. Because looking back with hindsight now, he and I don't talk, right? I've tried to talk to him, so maybe that's me making my speech to him. He doesn't reply, right? He never talks back anymore. So maybe that was symbolic of the fact that obviously we got together, or got back together. That could have been the wedding part, right? Then I spoke to him, and it was all great and amazing. But then he never actually spoke back to me after a while. And I think I reckon that is what that dream is trying to symbolise. That it's all going to be great for a while, but then it's just going to stop. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm hoping that's not true for the situation with this dream that's involved Connor, because the idea of thinking like he's gonna stab me, like, wasn't even a stab in the back either. Like, that would make sense. Like, that would be almost prophetic, yeah, that at some point he's gonna stab you in the back and do something that like is gonna completely be off guard or whatever. So the fact he stabbed me to the front, so I could see it coming. Now, I would like to think that mine and his like relationship or friendship is at a point now where it's strong enough to like that not to happen. But I don't know. Dreams are weird fucking things though, you know what I mean? Like, really weird. I had a prophetic one once when I was about 7 years old. I dreamt my dad's car got stolen. And then literally 3 weeks later it was. You know what I mean? So that was kind of weird. But then I used to have another dream as well when I was a kid. that like I'll just be flying around my garden in my duvet, like feeling happy. But I think in a way that was a case of like a warning that one day when you're a kid, you're not going to be in this house anymore. You're just going to move away. Which exactly happened on September the 10th, 1997. Now, I told Connor the other day that although we're going away for my birthday and having a holiday, etc., etc., doing some filming, etc., etc., for this channel, I was like, I might be a bit of a moody prick on my birthday because it's literally history repeating itself, right? So, if we go too deep now, ladies and gents, I apologise, right? But sometimes these things need to be said. So, September the 10th, weirdly, my mileage is now on 97 as well, which is kind of weird. September the 10th, 1997 was a Wednesday. Okay? And I know it's a Wednesday because my birthday fell on a Sunday. Now you can all go check your calendars right now, right? Whether it be on your phone, in the kitchen, or wherever your calendar is, or whatever calendar you use, right? Your diary or whatever. You go to September the 10th this year, it falls on a Sunday. And the reason why September the 10th, 1997 stays in my brain so profusely is because at 5:35 on that day, my dad, who normally wouldn't get home till 6 o'clock at night, came home, stormed in my bedroom, ripped off the doors to my wardrobe, chucked all my clothes in a bag, and was like, get where you want, you going. After 5:35 on September 10th, 1997, I never stayed in that house ever again. That was the day I got thrown out as a child, like a bit of trash. Kicked to the curb like I was nothing. Exactly 10 days after my 12th birthday. The birthday, bear in mind, where I only saw my parents for about 3 hours before going to bed because they'd been away in Scotland for the weekend beforehand. So I had to wake up, granted at my nan's house, with my nan, went downstairs to watch cartoons and shit on TV, and was granted with news on every channel because of course that was the day the Princess Di died, right? So I was doing all of that by myself until my nan woke up in the morning, completely confused why I was sat there watching the news and not cartoons. I was like, well, there are no cartoons on Nan because apparently this woman's dead. She told me off for lying to begin with. She was like, why are you lying? I'm like, I'm not. Look what it says. So yeah, she died on my birthday, which was in itself really weird. So not only were they not there for my birthday, they also weren't there for my first real like introduction to death, and I got chucked out 10 days later. So I kind of pre-warned your co-P that I might be a little bit down that day, but I didn't get a chance to tell him why. So he's watching the stream. He may now know. If he's not, I still have to have that conversation with him and hope and pray you don't turn around and say no, I ain't going because I'm not going to deal with you being a moody prick. The whole fact of the matter being, if we're out the country and somewhere different, somewhere exciting, together, knowing what an absolute pair of loonies we are when we do go places together, I'd like to think they'll be able to like see past that. We're like, it's alright, we'll still have a good time, because that's the sort of legend your Kopi is. There's an abandoned building down there. No point going there though, because it's surrounded by CCTV cameras and the police keep getting called. It's boring as fuck. Well, shit as fuck, but there we go. I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards till I'm broke. I think I'm going the right way, by the way, folks. I don't know though. I might be going the wrong way. We'll find out soon, won't we? So Gracie's still with us. Brittany Daly's still here. And Gracie, do you want to give us a subscriber count, please? Still at 401. I don't understand why we don't get new people on our lives anymore. It's kind of mad. But if you need to spam that button with all those crazy hearts and hundreds and all that crap on it in the corner, you got to spam the shit out of that to trick the algorithm into thinking we're popular. Go for it, guys, because we want subscribers, right? But 401's a good figure. I'm loving that. There we go. You know what? I love it. You guys just act on shit. You're so good. You are so good. I'm thinking Danny's probably fell asleep, bless him. Someone's just smashed the like button as well, so I appreciate that as well. So thank you very much indeed. Hopefully, just hopefully, we'll get some new people jump on the comments. Come along and say hello. And who knows? Could we potentially get some new people to jump on board this channel tonight? That would be so amazing if we do. Just constantly seeing at the moment all these love hearts flying up the side of the screen. It's wicked. Love it. Honestly, I think I'm the luckiest guy alive to have the best moderators, honestly, because all of you just make my life so easy. It's great. I know it's you, darling. It's all good. All good. Love it. Not working at the moment, but hopefully we can trick the algorithm into thinking we're popular, and yeah, it'll be fine. Oh my god, your lights are bright, Jesus Christ. Oh, so Gracie, what have you got planned for the rest of the week, my lovely? It's a me, Mario. It's also quite scary how quickly your co-P falls asleep, I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally in 0.3 seconds, it's just like... But then you guys are seen in the car. You can be chatting 1 minute, and then the next minute, gone. Like, how do you do that? Like, even as a kid, I could never sleep in the car, ever. And it really used to, like, amaze people that, like, as soon as I was out of a car seat, I just could not sleep in the car for shit, at all. I was be sat there watching everything, looking at everything, because I was a nosy. Well, to be fair, I was as nosy then as I am now. To be fair, yeah. And just literally did not want to miss a thing, and I don't want to miss a thing. Even when I dream of you, the only dream will never do. I still miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss one drop. I don't wanna miss one kiss. Also, I read an article today, right, that states apparently, I'm 23 and I still fall asleep in the car. Connor's 22, he falls asleep in the car in like no time, literally no time at all. And it's crazy. I've never ever known anyone to be able to sleep as quickly as he can. Or like if we go to a hotel together, 1 minute we're talking, next minute I look across to his bed, because obviously we always have like a twin room or whatever, but look across to him and he's just dead to the world, and I'm like, dude, we were literally just talking or halfway through a conversation and now dum, and you'll hear nothing out of him until the morning. And it's really, really weird, because like ordinarily I'm not a morning person in any way, shape or form, right? But weirdly, every time we go away together, I always wake up before him, which is nuts. Normally by like a minute or two, and then like he wakes up. I'm like, alright mate, how are you? And he's like, alright mate. She's kind of cute, you know what I mean? So of course, coming up, ladies and gents, over the next couple of weeks right here on LindenTV, a lot more preparation work going into the 24 hours in spoons challenge. Again, of course, we're talking to the press officer and everything else that goes along with that. We will be getting all the promo and stuff for that up as well, which I believe Connor should be working on at some point, because he's an absolute don at doing all things like that, because he's just amazing. Obviously the day before we have our very secret aviation challenge, which will be recorded live as it happens and then edited down, etc, etc. Hopefully that might actually get posted the day it happens, or the evening of that day, for example. And then obviously the next day we'll be straight into the filming of the 24 hours in spoons challenge. Now we may do a few live streams at the same time as well, folks, right? So we might do a couple of lives from certain places or certain regions, for example. So we might do one in, one in the north. We may then do another one in the Midlands and another one in the south. What we won't be doing is the extremely long ones in between places, for the simple reason that realistically we do not want to be like talking all day long, because we'll lose the enthusiasm and we'll get to a point of just being so tired we won't be able to give it our all for that challenge. So in order to make sure that doesn't happen, we'll have to rejuvenate and stuff like in between every region, and really press hard to get as much done as we possibly can do. Now we are very aware that we are going to be strapped for time, so we're hoping for very, very few traffic delays, which is why we're also doing it on a Sunday, because that way, hopefully, fingers crossed, the roads are quieter, and with any luck we should get the whole way around, all the way down to London, stay overnight, and then on the Sunday we can do London and finish off in the south to complete our challenge. Hopefully it'll happen, but we're not going to hold our breath. But if it doesn't, then it will literally be, and it's also quite ironic that we have the Challenge Annika theme tune as well, yeah, because realistically, if it's a challenge failed, then it's challenge failed. But I'm quietly confident it'll be challenge successful. I honestly do believe it will do it, hopefully, because myself and Jacopi never really need an excuse to end up down south. We're down there a lot anyway. And I just think it'll be such a special time. And yeah, I think it'll be good. Oh, you absolute... I'm such a dickhead. We just went the wrong way, doo-dah, doo-dah. We just went the wrong way, doo-be-doo-ba-day. So we got to go another way round. Why is there a red why is there a red light at fucking midnight? What's going on? I hate that as well. That is another bugbear of mine about just life in general, right? Why, I don't know if you guys like drive yourselves, right? But why is it as a driver, you'll approach a red light, and the lights obviously have got sensors and stuff, they know you're coming. Why do they wait until you're literally right there until they turn green? Absolutely fucking bugs the life out of me. Pisses me off. But yeah, life really is a really put it life under the microscope. It is such a weird concept because realistically it doesn't actually make any sense in any way, shape or form, because what is life realistically? I don't know where everyone's gone. Like, I think Danny's fell asleep. Connor's definitely fell asleep. And I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Everyone's just disappeared. But hopefully, we will get some new subscribers tonight. And some new people to talk to. It'll be quite cool. But yeah, no, life really does confuse me, you know, because it really does not make any sense to me, because it's just weird, isn't it? Like, I still can't get my head around the fact that anytime I fill a form in now and it asks for occupation, I have to fill in YouTuber. Like, not social media influencer or any of that bullshit, but actual YouTuber, because realistically, that is what we are. I mean, whether you have a YouTube channel with 2 subscribers, 200, 2,000, or even 200,000, you're still a YouTuber. You're still creating content online. Like, realistically, we're a in real life channel because that's predominantly what we do. Even our documentaries are about things that have happened in real life, yeah? But it's really odd because I never imagined... There's a guy there. Oh, no, he's not asleep. I thought he was asleep. Never imagined in a million years that actually would actually be a successful YouTube channel. But here we are killing it. And it's all thanks to you guys. And these donuts... I'm sorry, Connor, there won't be one left for you, mate, because these are fucking amazing. Oh, so good. Honestly, so good. Two people race around the Audi A3s right now. Go on, boys. think they literally shit themselves thinking they thought I was old Bill. Ha! It's quite funny. How is it still 11 degrees as well? Madness. I always forget how far away this place is, you know. Hello, Alex. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the channel, Alex. What you doing? In my head I paint a picture. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Wanna come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over for a cup of tea? Oh, come on, taxi, hurry the fuck up, you prick. Asshole. Alex, please talk, dude. How you doing, bro? Also, I'm intrigued to know what was your latest takeaway, because I'm missing out, man. However, as your co-P is going around on holiday soon, on the 19th, as kind of like a final goodbye, well, a lead up to the final goodbye, I've arranged a very special takeaway for him with a 24-inch, you heard me right, 24-inch pizza. Which is crazy. Each slice is 12 inches long. Like, can you imagine a basic Subway for each slice of pizza? And I'm like, I'm down for that. The thing is, I'm not going to tell him. I was like, oh, can I pop in each toilet, please? And then just let this pizza arrive at his house. He'll be like, what the fuck is this? Like that, my friend, is a fucking ginormous pizza. Which would be kind of cool. Might as well, by the way, folks, although we are going to the new studio right now, I am doing all of this from memory, which is quite worrying. Pardon me. So if we do go wrong, bear with me. But I know we've got to go out towards Althorpe, the final resting place of the lovely Lady Diana. Go out past that, take a left. Yo, Alex. I'm okay, I guess. It has been so hot a lot lately. I did have takeaway this week. I had a doner wrap and chips. Oh, mate, and for a drink, a Pepsi Max. Nice. However, where's everyone living to get this heat? Because, not being funny, I think I must live in the shittiest county in the world, right? because it's not been hot. Like, it's been 23, 24, 25 degrees, and I've still been walking around with a coat and a hoodie on, because it's not been hot, folks. It's been, yeah, the sun's been out. Even today it was like 16 degrees. The sun's out, but it's fucking freezing because of the horrible bloody wind we have in this country. I hate it. This is why I'm gagging to get back to Antalya, because at least there, like, sun's out and it actually feels a lot warmer over there. And yeah, you can actually walk around with short sleeves and stuff and feel nice and warm. And do you know what? I'm so excited to take Connor out there for his birthday, because it's going to be, well, it's just going to be amazing. Yes, we've had to change the dates and stuff, but it's so worth it, because he's going to have the best time, and I know he's going to love it. Because even when it rains, it's still warm. Oh, I love it. Love Turkey. Oh, saying that, my brother's supposed to pay me some money soon. 30 quid. Let's see if he remembers. I get paid in 5 days. That's a random thought, isn't it? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. I actually thought that signpost there was a fucking scarecrow. I'm not even lying to you guys. And I think of what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. All the time I checked the temperature and it said 23, and then it cooled down a bit. It went down to 21. Hopefully this makes sense. Of course it makes sense, bro. But no, see, it's weird because people in England, as soon as it goes above like 21, 22, they're like, oh, it's so hot. Now, I'm English myself, yeah, but I don't find 22 or 23 degrees hot. Like, for me, that's a comfortable temperature to, like, have a coat, have it on, and take it off as and when you feel like it, to, like, get rid of the breeze, yeah? But the amount of people that you see walking down the street going, it's so hot, I can't breathe. Open your fucking mouth then, Margaret. Yeah? Because then suddenly, guess what? You can breathe if it's 23 degrees. It's not going to kill you. Oh no, it's too hot for me, I'm melting. Well, do you know what? With a fucking attitude like that, I wish you fucking would. Even when we had that 40-degree heat wave a few years ago, yeah, I was still walking around in, like, long sleeves. People were looking at me going, are you mad? No. Like, granted that my sleeves would be pulled up, yeah, but it was a decent temperature for me. Penguin lover, welcome back, Mudgy. Nice to have you back on the show, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, for any of you who know anything about, like, the royal family, etc., we are literally about to go past the backside. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Gonna go past the rear entrance. That sounds even worse. To Princess Diana's resting place of Althorpe House. Myself and your co just found a really weird, like, church by the names and all this kind of malarkey. It was kind of weird, but then we shut ourselves because we heard a massive big bark of a dog. We're like, yeah, nah, fuck this shit, we're off. I'm doing. How about you? Doing what? Good, bad, indifferent? You're just doing, yeah? That's good to know, man. I'm good, man. Yeah, literally, I'm alive, I'm breathing, and I've been told apparently aesthetically that's or primarily that is the paramount part of life, really. You know what I mean? Breathing. Yeah, no, it's all these people that have been bitching about how hot it is. I'm like, are you for real? It ain't that hot. It's just a normal, like, to other people in the world, it's just a normal, comfortable temperature. Like, for example, if we were to go into Thailand right now, yeah, at 23 degrees, they go to school, ladies and gents, in blankets because it's cold, right? And trust me, the heat in Thailand is stifling because it may be like 34, 35, 36 degrees, but the feel-like temperature is always like 4 or 5 degrees hotter than that. It's insanely hot. But yeah, Thai children go to school in blankets if it goes down to like 23, 24, which is mad. God, this road's like a fucking roller coaster. Gracie, if you are still with me, we are moments away from our potential new studio. It's gonna need some work doing to it, but I think we will be the first YouTube channel in history to have their studio in a tower. Yes, folks, you did just hear that correctly. The YouTube studio in a tower. Mad, isn't it? Which, to be fair, again, myself and Connor, complete accident. Anyone else just hear a really weird, like, high-pitched buzzing noise on their screens then? That was crazy. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. I'm also not going to lie to you though, folks. I think it's might be a bit eerie in the dark. I've not even been here in the daytime. I might shit myself and be like, hello. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? We found it though, folks. We're here. Pretty much. Valerie. So who's watching right now? If you are still on the channel, please do smash that like button. Drop in the comments and say hello. Because it gets quite boring saying you ain't doing. I just checked the temperature and it says 7, partly cloudy. Yeah, it's 8 where we are at the moment, and a completely clear night. We can see the moon, the stars, everything. Even more so out here because there's no street lights or nothing. So literally get to see everything out here. It's mad. But Alex, myself and your co-P, Mr. Connor Hillier, will be coming to Peterborough in the not too distant future, because we're going to take a tour of a podcast studio near you to see if it could work potentially for our needs to start a podcast on this very channel, which will be mightily exciting. Fuck me, it's dark out here. Jesus Christ. So if I turn that off. Bloody hell. Fucking pitch black out here, love. Christ. I might die. I might get shot by a good man or something, you know. Donut time. It's donut time. I just buy these again. These are so nice. Get yourself down Tesco's, guys. Pay £1.15 and buy them. They are phenomenal. Literally. These are the juiciest, most succulent, nicest donuts I've ever tried in my life. I'm hearing weird noises already. I'm scared. I'm not even lying to you. Yeah, Alex, these are amazing, mate. So good. I mean, look at all that jam. I mean, granted, it's like blood, but look at that. That is insane. Oh, shit. That looks fucking disgusting. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say what that looks like. Man, that is mad. Those donuts, my friend, are jam. Raspberry jam. Nah, stick with fucking ears, it's fine. God, they're so good. They literally are amazing. Oh my God. They're so succulent and juicy. Right then. Are you ready to see the tear? The Tower of LTV. Are you guys ready? I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure that I am. Oh, shit, the car coming. There's a car coming. We better not get out just yet. Fuck me, your lights are bright. Jesus Christ. Fuck off. Prick. You guys ready for this? I'm genuinely so scared. Because it's so dark out here. I think I've had those donuts before, so I can agree those donuts are amazing. They literally are incredible, man. I'm not even lying to you. And for me to say that donuts are amazing, they have to be good. Because ordinarily, like, I'm a bit of a prick with that sort of shit. Right. Let me go and show you our potential new studio. Oh, pardon me. Still need to convince Connor on this one, though. He's not overly taken with it. In his words, it's a bit small. But literally, look up there, look at the sky. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Actually amazing. No, I might see more now. It's literally so dark out here. It's actually mad. I can just say, fucking hell, torch, please fucking work. Fucking hell. But yes, folks, I am genuinely, fucking hell, that didn't help. Genuinely that frightened. Oh. So come through the gate. Over this way. Down here. I can't remember how to get to the fucking front door. Good, isn't it? Oh. All I ask Asian gents is please do not all go off now, because I think I'll probably shit myself. I'm not going to lie to you. And I just walked through stinging nettles. Yeah, man. Donuts rule. Mm. Alex, are you still there? Okay, so I'm now going to go and see the potential new home of... Oh shit, the door's been kicked in completely. Oh shit, okay. It's never a good start. Hello? So this is the downstairs. Right here. Hello? There's the upstairs. So, hoping and then up there. So hopefully we're going to eventually plug up these holes. Obviously bell ropes and stuff would have gone for originally. Sort out the windows, block them up because it's fucking freezing up here. Get something big enough to patch up that hole, and yeah, turn this into actual recording studio with like green screens and all this sort of shit. Have the downstairs part as just like a entrance kind of hall thingy. Lock and secure the door, and boom, away we go. So this is where our studio is hopefully going to be. We're in the process of applying to the council for the rights and stuff to be here. And yeah, obviously there's the door we just came in through. And then eventually find a way to get up there and do the same thing up there. So we'll have 3 levels to use. Obviously there are holes all the way through here where like bell ropes and this sort of shit would used to be. But this will be the new home of LindenTV. As you can see, it's quite a big drop. But yeah, be quite cool. So this plus going to Peterborough. Hello? I swear I just saw someone just then. This plus Peterborough, where we'll be recording, hopefully, a podcast. And look at these stairs. I mean, how cool is this? Depending, because we don't know how much they're going to charge to record a podcast. But it is something me and Connor have been in discussions with for a while. So hopefully it will come into fruition. It'll be pretty sick. What do you guys think of this place though? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, yeah, this stairs are sketchy as fuck. There's a lot of really weird random noises going off around here, I'm not going to lie to you. But, yeah. Pretty cool, isn't it? So there it is. This is, like I said, we could be the very first YouTube channel to actually have Tower as our home, and all of that will end up being ours, which will be pretty sick. So what do you guys reckon? Those fucking foxes are terrifying as shit, I'm not going to lie to you. Why do foxes have to make that horrible noise when they're shagging? Like, seriously, what's going on? Shut up! You know, it sounds like fucking Mabel going to get her pencil and going, no, it's 40 quid less than last month. You've been taxed, babe. It's all good. Yeah? But seriously. Alex, what do you reckon? Cool building? I think it'd be better once we've got like all the middle holes all patched up. Because at least then that way, we won't be so nervous about being in there and all this sort of shit. Obviously just nail loads and loads of like wood and pallets and stuff together, get it all strong, and boom, Bob's your uncle basically. But yeah, so the weird thing is from here, you can only just make out the trees. Kind of weird. So yeah, Alex, what do you reckon? Cool place, right? Like I said, having this place plus a podcast studio could actually be amazing. Not even lying to you. Could be so cool. Oh, fuck me, it's nice and warm in here. I'll say we could be literally the very first YouTube channel to have our own tower, which will be pretty sick. But also, Alex, have you seen our current subscriber numbers, my friend? Because they're also pretty sick. Oh. Bloody hell, it's cold. I swear that place is haunted as well, because I always get the heebie-jeebies around here. But yeah, Alex, have you seen our how many subs we currently have, my friend? I think you might be surprised, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Connor, I wish you were awake right now, man, because I really need a cigarette, but I guarantee you gone back to sleep, you little fucker. Let me double check something. We're there. Your co-P's definitely asleep, ladies and gents, because his socials are just blur. Which is a shame, because I would have loved him to have been here again with us. Because it just makes his show slightly more entertaining, you know. Because he's so unpredictable, you never really know what's going to come next. And as you all know, I love spending time with him because he is just so unpredictable. But yeah. I know, man, 401. They literally, so I wrote 400 earlier. And then I was on a phone call to a friend of mine earlier on. I sent the QR code across and also the link to the channel, and thankfully he subscribed whilst being on the phone. So I'm like, Maggie, thank you. So yeah, 401. So our new target, as you remember, we were going to get 400 before the middle of May. Well, the middle of May is today. Midday today is the middle of May. Because of course it's 31 days, and then 14 and a half plus 14 and a half. Oh no, hang on. The 15th day, isn't it? Okay, so 15th of May today. So of course 15 and a half plus 15 and a half is 31. And there you go. We did it. We hit 400 subs before the middle of May. So I'm absolutely ecstatic. And we may have found ourselves a new HQ. Granted, it's further away than the old one, but my God, has it got more character. Yeah, you get so you're saying the 14th or right in the 14th, don't you? But yeah, so were you on the stream when I told you about the 10 pubs that we're going to go visit for the 24 hours in spoons challenge. There was supposed to be 9, we're now up to 10, which is incredible. We've got an extra one on board. And there's a very good chance that we may even, I say we, myself and Connor, may appear in the Weatherspoons magazine as like promo for that video, and then listing obviously all the locations we're going to be going to, and they'll basically be told, look out for these people, because as we know, otherwise LindenTV, miss out, yeah. And you know what, I'm really happy that I didn't even consult ITV, that I was going to take that as my my motto for this channel, because realistically it works. Because if you do miss it, you will miss out. And if you miss out on us being in your spoons, obviously we're not going to be in your spoons, we're not going to Peterborough, but if people miss out on us being at their local spoons, then they've got nobody but themselves to blame. Because if it is in a magazine, it'll be publicised everywhere. There's going to be filming notices everywhere saying like LindenTV will be appearing here today. If you don't want to be seen on camera, please let the crew know, etc, etc. It's going to be mad, absolutely crazy. And honestly, right, I know we're nowhere near as big as the side members, subscriber numbers, etc, etc, right, I get that. But when I now look at the amount of planning, the amount of to and froing between different places to get certain things done, I now look at the sort of videos and stuff that like Josh produces, where like he puts his guys in different places and all this sort of malarkey and etc, etc. I'm like, dude, how do you plan all this? Like, how do you get it all done? Because I'm sat here at the moment being like, this is just crazy. I mean, yeah, we put all the legwork in. And thankfully, yes. One turned around and said, no, you can't film in this establishment. Out of the 795 pubs here, I think he might be. Well, this area is shit for signal, isn't it? It said reconnection 3 times, and you go to the middle of nowhere and it doesn't say reconnecting once. Unbelievable. Are you still with me, Alex? And anybody else who wants to join in the chat, please feel free to do so. Jump in the comments and say hello. We always love talking to people. That's why we're here. And yeah, it's all good vibes only. We don't care whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, any sexual, whatever sexual. Don't care what you don't care about your background. Don't care about your ethnicity. All we want are positive vibes and lovely, happy people. But as well, guys, if you're still watching all of our aviation stuff that we recorded at myself and Connor did over at Birmingham Airport, literally on Monday, then please do jump in and have a chat, because 4 hours of our life was put into that video, where we literally were just like, yep, we don't mind sitting around. We're even out in a thunderstorm, folks, to bring you guys as much as we could possibly bring from that airport. Exactly, yeah. Listen, whether you're trans, gay, straight, bisexual, transsexual, whatever the fuck, do you know what? I keep maintaining, right? I've got friends who are trans, I've got friends who are all sorts of backgrounds, right? At the end of the day, how you choose to live your life, or whatever happens behind closed doors, is your business and your business only. Nobody but nobody has the right to turn around and go, oh, you're wrong, you're disgusting, you're evil. Fuck off, right? Just because you don't agree with someone's lifestyle or someone's life choices or whatever, right, does not give you the right to point the finger and go, you're wrong, I'm right, yeah? At the end of the day, we are who we are. No one at all can help the person they are, or the way that they feel, or who they're attracted to, or who they're in love with, or who they love, or anything, right? No one can control that. No one can control it. No one can choose it. And absolutely nobody has the right to sit there and go, like, you're disgusting, you're wrong, or whatever. Whatever happens behind closed doors, in your own property, in your own home, or wherever, in your bedroom, your house, wherever the hell you choose to do whatever your stuff is, no one has the right to say that you're right or wrong. Because how do we know? How do we know if you're right or wrong? That's a police car, isn't it? I think we might be about to get pulled, ladies and gents. You absolutely are one of my trans friends, Alex. 110%. And you know what? Love you all the more for it, because it just makes you more real. Yeah? And at the end of the day, we love that. I mean, one of my trans friends actually got engaged today. And it just makes everything so special. You know, it's lovely to see that sort of situation like happen literally right in front of your eyes. And it was a beautiful moment. But yeah, you absolutely are one of my trans friends, Alex, and I'm proud to call you a friend as well. What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. Oh, mate, thank you very much. It's actually Connor's brother, so he'll be very happy to hear that. What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. But yes, so you have just seen the potential new home for LindenTV, the new HQ. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome place. Oh, fuck off. But I am gutted that Connor fell asleep, to be fair. It's a shame he didn't stay on the live stream and just like leave his phone on. Because if he did, I'd be shouting like, yo! Connor! Wake up, bro! Sexy little ragamuffin. I so should not have just said that. What the just hope and pray he doesn't go watching these live streams anytime soon. That's alright. As long as don't tag him in the description or anything like that, then we should be okay. Fuck's sake. This is why I shouldn't be allowed out by myself, you know, because I always let my mouth just speak shit. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Oh, thank fuck Danny's not around with his tomatoes. Jesus Christ. That would be literal egg on your face moment right there, wouldn't it, eh? Literally can't believe I just said that. Bloody hell. Yo, dude, get some lights, you fucking moron. Oh, you have. It's not very bright. Can't believe I just called your coat piece sexy on a fucking live stream. Oh. And again. You know what I said earlier on about the fact that, like, when you're awake, you must be awake and, like, you must be appearing in someone else's dream. I've suddenly gone from yawning to being wide awake. Is a certain person dreaming about me tonight, do you think? That could be interesting. I had the balls to tell him. I wonder if he'd tell me. Probably not. Well, Northampton, it's been a pleasure seeing you tonight. We will see you, of course, tomorrow night for our Okie Kokie karaoke session right here in this wonderful shitty town. Are they actually going to stop? Because it really didn't sound like they were going to. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Go on, fuck off in your Tesla, you absolute warhead. No, you're not going to? Well, I'll fucking come and cut in front of you. Choke on my fumes, peasant. No, I'm saving the planet by driving an electric car. No, you're making your neighbours realise what an absolute jumped up prick you really are. Bloody electric cars, what a load of shit. What a load of old shit. A fragile heart was broken before. I don't think it could endure another pain. But there's a voice from deep inside of you that's calling out to make you realize that this new bond gives inspiration to all I feel, the love I feel no more. Baby, in you I found affection, affection I had never felt before. So don't let your past destroy what comes tomorrow. Don't go and break this fragile heart with all this fire that burns between us. So much to lose and so much more to gain. But baby, in you I found affection, affection I never felt before. That, by the way, was a snippet of Fragile Heart from Westlife. If there are any requests for any songs you might want to hear tonight, then let me know. But unfortunately, you got part with me rather than the dulcet tones of Mr. Connor Hillier, because he's obviously not here. He's gone away to a place called Yesterday. That's nice. Catty Brown. Feck off, Buster. So here we stand in our secret place, with the sound of the crowd so far away. And you take my hand, and it feels like home. We both understand where we belong. So how do I say goodbye? We both have our dreams, we both wanna fly. So let's take tonight to carry us through the lonely times. Ladies and gents, Mr. Connor Hillier. I'll always look back, 'cause I'll walk away. This memory will last for eternity. And all of our tears will be lost in the rain when I find my way back to your arms again. But until that day, you know you are the queen of my heart. Oh, nice. As I love the trans flag, the trans flag emoji is one of my favourite emojis. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be fair. Like, it does look pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie to you. To be fair, I've never used the Pride one. I used to use it as like on MSN Messenger years ago. It's like an LOL, because I like the colours. If anyone remembers MSN Messenger, oh my god. That was the original Snapchat, wasn't it? Let's face it. Damn. God, I feel old talking about that as well. Christ. However, I was very surprised as well. Talking about things were like yesteryear, right? And going back to like the good old days. I was so surprised by your co-presenter knowing what the fuck Brum was. Because I didn't realise that like his generation watched that shit. And he surprised me again the other day by going on about Chuckle Vision. I'm like, no way did you watch that? And he was like, well, yeah, of course I did. Like, I know about Brum. Why are you so shocked about like Chuckle Vision? I'm like, 'cause I genuinely did not think it was out when you were like watching telly. It's mad. But yeah, what old TV shows do you guys remember that I might know? Because Chuckle Vision, phenomenal. Brum was amazing. The Rugrats, that was so much fun. Weirdly though, Connor has no idea about the Rugrats, which is kind of crazy. But I also have to remember he was born in 2002, so probably watched Grange Hill. Do 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 do. Hello. However, then you have someone like 80 who watched fucking Fraggle Rock. Never seen an episode of that in my life, ever. I would put the trans flag emoji in my bio on Instagram, but not everyone I'm friends with on Instagram knows I'm trans. But realistically, like, does it matter whether you are or not? Because let's face it, you are who you are, right? You're proud of who you are. So why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone's gonna have hate on you because of your sexuality, then realistically they're not worth knowing. Yeah, I mean, I'm happily gay, right? So in all fairness, people hate me because of it, and I get that and I understand that. But the weird thing is, you have someone like Connor who's pansexual and doesn't seem to get anywhere near as much hate from people as what being gay or lesbian people get. I've noticed that as well with bisexual people. If you're bisexual, you're a lot more widely accepted from the bigger community than gay or lesbian, which I find really odd, and I do not understand it. Because whether you're gay, whether you're lesbian, bi, pan, trans, whatever you are, right? Whatever your sexuality or your sexual preference or anything, realistically, you're still human. Yeah? You're still a human being, right? So at the end of the day, we're all born the same way, either through the front door or through the sunroof, right? We're all going to die in pretty much the same size box. So it doesn't matter whether you're straight, gay, bi, trans, or whatever the hell you are. You come into the world the same way. You're going to go out the world the same way, right? Who are we to judge? Well, you're fucked because you're trans, or you're fucked because you're gay. I don't care what people think. I'm still a human. I have feelings. I have emotions, right? I am who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, why does it matter what you are? Fuck your haters, Alex. Yeah? Not literally, obviously, because I could get you in trouble. But screw them. They're going to hate on you because of your life choices, or the way you live your life, or the person that you are. Guess what? They ain't worth knowing. What is worth knowing are the people that love you, support you, and are there for you, regardless of what happens behind closed doors. They're the people you need to hold close to your heart. They are the people that you need to focus on. If they focus on you and they love you for who you are, you've won the battle. You've won half the battle. I don't judge you because of who you are. I think you've got a lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of charisma. You've got a phenomenal personality. I love talking to you. And genuinely, both me and your co-presenter are dying to meet you. And as you are currently the only moderator on this channel, would you be so sweet as to please give me an update on our current situation with our subscribers, please? If people hate me for being trans, then they would end up double hating me if I end up being gay or something too. I don't think they would, right? At the end of the day, you said before that you think you're gay, yeah? So don't worry about it, man. Just focus on the people that love you. Focus on the people that respect you. Focus on the people that actually want to be there for you, love you, and just be there for you, because they're the ones that matter. Don't worry about the stupid little fucking people who are so far up their own arse they can't see like beyond their nose, right? Because they're not important. They're not going to be the ones that are going to be there to support you or help you or pick you up when you're feeling shit. They're not the ones who are going to be like able to talk you out of a situation. They'll be the ones who would much rather like just sit there on the sidelines, eating popcorn, watching you fail, right? But those that are there to support you, those who are there to love you, and those who are there to help you, they're the people that you really want to go, do you know what? I'm going to fixate on you. Yeah, gay and trans. I think I might be, but I'm not fully sure. But you won't know till you try. At the end of the day, people who really respect you, who really care about you, they're not going to give a fuck about your sexuality, right? So sometimes it's all about taking that leap of faith. And realistically, looking out for the right people. Because in life, for example, if you are outwardly happy with who you are, you will attract the positivity that you want, the positivity that you deserve, and the positivity that realistically you're entitled to. Yeah? You're entitled to go around being a happy trans gay man, right? And I promise you now, I myself, and indeed this channel, will happily support you every single step of the way. This is why we made you a moderator. This is why we brought you on board as part of this channel. And this is why we will never turn our back on you. Because you have so much strength, so much courage, and so much more to offer than you're even aware of right now. Like, I love it when you're on the channel, because we get to have these really deep, meaningful conversations. And I personally think you're an amazing person. Okay? Granted, I've not met you in real life yet. But I promise you, we will always be here for you. We will always support you. You got to remember, both me and your co-presenter, not AD, but Connor, we are both part of the same community as you. We're all part of the LGBT, yeah? Or the LGBTQ+. We're here for you, bro. And we'll always be here for you. And that's a promise, right? I am going to try to be proud. I don't know, be a proud trans guy. Maybe gay guy too, no. Just be you. Just be happy with the skin you're in. Thank you for the kind words, I appreciate it. I need the reassurance. Dude, I've told you. On Insta, you ever want to talk about anything, regardless of time of night, regardless of whether you think it's a really stupid thing to talk about, or thinking like, oh, he's going to think I'm a dickhead, I assure you that's not going to be the case. Dude, I would rather spend an hour of my life trying to cheer you up, talk you through situations, and all that sort of malarkey, and supporting you, be there for you, help you, and really, really, really urge you to hit your potential. I'd rather spend hours doing that than spend an hour sat at your funeral because you haven't been listened to, everything's got far too overwhelming, and you've ended your life. Like, that's just the person I am. I'd much rather spend time talking to someone, listening to their problems, helping them through anything, than spend an hour at their funeral. Because realistically, no one deserves to get to the pit of like their own life where they think the only way out is suicide. We're here to help you, man. I am here to support you, and we'll do everything we can to keep a smile on your face and keep the haters as far away from you as possible. This is why we're going to be approaching government soon to talk about help for people who are part of the LGBTQ community, who have maybe recently just joined it or come into it or whatever. Yeah? Because not everyone is as confident and as proud in that community as myself and Connor, right? We're also going to be going to talk to them about the homeless situation in this country, because honestly it was so humbling and actually a real tearjerker moment being in Leicester the other week and just seeing loads of people all lined up at the train station, knowing that I've got a house to go home to, heating, electricity, like water, etc, etc. They've got fuck all, and it is about time we as a country, we as a nation, and we as a people stood firmly against this bullshit government who continuously allows people in and gives them whatever they want before we support and look after our own people. Yeah? We should not have people living on the streets in 2025. We should not have members of the LGBTQ plus community committing suicide because they don't have the right support. It shouldn't be happening. And it makes me so angry to know that so many people will have a part of our community, do not have the love and the support and the help at home, so they end up on the streets, potentially on drugs, one day end up overdosing, and then dead way before they should be, all because there's no support for them at the time. This is why I'm passionate about helping people. This is why myself and Connor get on so well, because we both get such a kick out of like supporting people, being there for people. And I'll tell you something, that boy has literally turned my life round, as well as turned this channel around 180 degrees in the short space of time I've known him. Right? I'm so in debt to that guy, I can't even put into words. Right? So genuinely, you ever need to talk, mate, we're here for you. Regardless of the time of day. You're a really good person. You deserve the world, lol. Alex, I don't. I really don't deserve the world. And you say I'm a good person. I'll say this to you right here, right now, yeah? Like I said, I've never met you. I've got no idea what you look like. But you think I'm a good person? Go take a look in the mirror. Right? Go take a look in the mirror right now. I guarantee you, the best person and the real good person is the one staring straight back at you. Yeah? Like, you are the person, you deserve a medal, because the challenges that you come up against every single day of your life, because of your situation, yeah? You deserve a medal. You deserve a massive, massive, massive round of applause and pat on the back. Because at the end of the day, the amount of hate and stigma and stuff that is attached to trans people, you deserve that massive reward. The amount of courage it must take you every day just to walk out of your door. The amount of courage it must take you to meet people in the street, right? You are the good person. You're the person who literally faces challenges day in, day out. What do? Sit on YouTube for a couple of hours 3 times a week, talking to people and trying to help people through stuff, yeah? Or planning videos, like logistically planning things, contacting different companies and asking different stuff. That's what I do. But that's the life of a YouTuber. You have to face the real world in the most challenging of situations, and sometimes the most challenging environments, specifically like college. Yeah, we all know what college can be like for people. If you're different in college, it can make your life absolute hell, but you face that day in, day out, regardless. That, to me, as far as I'm concerned, that makes you a hero. Yeah, that makes you a real life hero, and also proves that not all heroes wear capes. Some of them just wear normal, everyday clothing, just doing everything they can to get by in life. That, for me, makes you absolute phenomenal person. And I personally, right, I can't speak for anyone else on this channel, but personally for me, I am honoured, privileged, and absolutely delighted to have you as part of this channel, yeah? Because genuinely, I think you are amazing. Thank you for saying I'm a good person. Well, of course you are. Of course you're a good person. Genuinely. Like I said, not all heroes wear capes. Some are called Alex and attend college and wear everyday clothes. Because, to me, you're a hero. I look up to you. I respect you. I respect you so much because of what you go through on a daily basis. Because of the life you have to live. Yeah? Because of the prejudices you come up every single day of your life through no fault of your own. And it's not right or fair that you have to go through that on a daily basis. Right? So genuinely, yeah, you are my hero. You are genuinely my hero. And if I was wearing one, I'd take my hat off to you right now. Because to go through what you go through on a daily basis, I couldn't do that. Genuinely could not do that. But you do it day in, day out, 365 days a year. That makes you a true hero. That makes you phenomenal, in my opinion. And I'm never going to change that opinion. Ever. Because I don't have to go through what you go through on a daily basis, Alex. Right? I don't have to walk out of my door with the prejudice of people knowing me as what I may have been something else before. I haven't got to go through that. Or being called something that I don't want to be called. Right? I'm a lucky person. And I take my hat off to you, fella. Absolutely take my hat off to you. And I'm just reading your comment now. I've never had someone say they look up to me before. Wow, this is amazing. That saddens me, man. Because people should look up to you. People should look at you and be like, do you know what? All the prejudice, all the hate, all the negativity this person must be facing on a daily basis, and yet still gets up in the morning, gets themselves sorted out, takes themselves to college, does their work, has to put up with all the prejudices of, let's face it, sometimes probably really hurtful comments, but still does it day in, day out, go home, have to put up with the prejudice and negativity there as well, go to bed, get up the next morning and go through it all over again. The turmoil and the absolute anguish in your body on a daily basis must be absolutely heartbreaking at times, but you still just face it head on, right? That's what makes you a hero. That's what makes you exceptional, because you probably just do it without thinking about it. Yeah, but in your subconscious, you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I being hated on so much? Because you don't deserve it. Yeah, you're 19 years old. The world is your oyster. And you are making your world. You are making your oyster. But at the same time, you are faced with negativity, with absolute pig shit bullshitness that you don't deserve, that you haven't asked for, but you still get on and face it every single day regardless, because you're a hero, you're a trooper, and you're an absolutely decently amazing person. And beside all of that, with everything else combined, you are a shit hot moderator, and you get on well with the rest of the team. You bond with people, like, everyone thinks you're amazing, and none of us want to be without you. And I mean that, right? Guarantee you, even if Connor got in the car right now, I mean, he won't, but if he did, he would say the same things to you. Like, okay, sorry, you're 20, but still, like, you're incredible. You are absolutely incredible. And don't ever let anyone tell you anything differently. You are an incredible person. You have the right to live your life any way you choose to, the same as anyone else does. Yeah? Some people choose murder, you choose your life, right? So let's face it, who's the real good person? Like I said, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror right now. Don't look at your screen. Look at the mirror and you tell me who the real good person is. So I guarantee you it ain't me. I'm also terrified that front door's going to open any second and your co-P's going to come out of here and go, do you want a fag? Yes, please, mate. I do, as it happens. Oh. But yeah, genuinely, I'm in awe of you, because I think you're amazing. Anyone that can go through what you go through on a daily basis and still, like, has the ability to smile and inadvertently stick two fingers up at those people that may hate, that makes you incredible. Simple as. It is. I completely agree with you. Connor, I'm so sure I'm eating the last donut, but it'll be shit by the time you get it anyway. Truth is, Alex, the things people say to anyone who's part of the LGBTQ community, which is negative or done as a way of inciting any form of hatred for their own entertainment, is disgusting. And there's no need for it. And I don't get why people do it. Because in this day and age, like, it's 2025. There's no reason to be anti anybody, realistically. Like I said, we all get born into this world the same way. Yeah? So we're all likely to go out of it the same way. Why does there have to be hate? It makes no sense to me at all. And it fucking annoys me. Like, to absolutely monumental levels. It really does wind me up. And I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Because it's not fair. Exactly. I'm not being funny. Guarantee you don't walk down the street and see you don't see two straight people and go, ugh, you're disgusting. The amount of straight people that see like two guys together or two girls together or a trans person, like, why do they have the right to like pick on people? It's disgusting. You know, it's just wrong. To be fair, a lot of the time people hate on other people because they're jealous. They might be insecure about something, but you can walk down the street with your head held high and just be like, guess what, guys? I am what I am. I am me. Like, deal with it. And people feel like, I don't know, they kind of feel threatened by it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be fair, I'm the same as you. You know? Honestly, the amount of times that me and Connor go out together, yeah? Obviously, we're just friends, right? But because we are so close and connected and have the ability, for example, to like either finish each other's sentences or say the same thing at the same time because we're that in sync with each other, the amount of people who automatically assume that we're a couple is insane. Yeah? And they'll always ask, but like, how long have you guys been together then? I'm like, about 3 hours. I'm like, oh, so it's a new relationship. No, I picked him up from home about 3 hours ago. Well, like, what do you mean? So, well, you do realise we're not together, right? And they're like, are you not? No, not in the slightest. Like, that's my best friend. Do you really think I'm going to go around shagging my best mate? Not in your life. You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely mental. But instantly, they just assume because we are close and obviously being close, like, there are times we get like a bit touchy with each other. Yeah. Doesn't mean we're together. Doesn't mean we're in a relationship. We're just comfortable enough with each other to know that, like, I can give him a hug or something in public and it's sound the same back. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you are honestly are an amazing person. I'm really, really pleased that you first joined this channel and subscribed and everything else, and stay with us because you're amazing. You actually are amazing. What's also amazing, we've been on this live stream now for nearly 3 hours. It's only 10 to 1. But nothing is as amazing as those donuts. They were absolutely amazing. They were incredible. They tasted so good. So much so, I might just take £1, a couple of quid off them tomorrow and go buy some more because they were amazing. Oh, but yeah. So, realistically, we're going to leave in a minute. I'm not going to be bothered to get out of the car. And people have to realise not everyone that is really close to dating. Exactly. I mean, so, like, don't get me wrong, right? There are times, like, we get so fed up with having to, like, go, no, we're just friends. There are times we do go along with it. Like, how long have we been together? A couple of months. Or occasionally, like, yeah, a couple of years. We're just waiting to get married. And I'm like, hang on, I swear I heard someone talking. That's weird. Yeah, people need to realise not everyone. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, there are times we do play up to it and go, oh yeah, like, you know, we just got married or we're in the process of getting married, etc. And there's times I'm like, well, you could have fucking warned me about that first because you'll say something, and I'm like, what? But yeah, because we get fed up with people always assuming that we're together. So I was like, do you know what, fuck it, if they're going to assume it, we'll just fucking make up some story. Bollocks to them, you know what I mean? But that's the way, that's just how we are. Because sometimes it's funny, you know? It's all good fun and a little bit of banter. But yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are brand new to the channel and you're watching for the very first time and you are interested about anything you've heard us talk about so far, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, and come along and join us for the journey. We are trying to get ourselves now up to 450 subs before we go and do our spoons challenge in 6 weeks' time. Sounds like a long time, but I assure you it's not that long at all. You went past last night. That's the exact same car that went past at the exact same time last night. Because me and him were sat here last night, just having a random chat and everything else. No, it was about an hour before. Because I was at another friend's house this time last night. That's crazy. How very odd. Bear me a second, actually, straight back. I was just double checking to see if he was awake or not and go, yo, can you run me a fag out, please? But he's definitely asleep. Bless his little cotton socks. But yeah, so you've heard my point of view of things on things tonight, my man. And literally, like I said, always be here to support you. You've got me on Insta. If you ever want my phone number, all you got to do is message me and I'll send it to you. No issues at all. If I might remind me, I'll do that in a little while, actually. Message me on Instagram and I'll send you my number. Then you can always contact me if you ever need anything, and I'll happily come and see you anytime you like. As I said, we are going to be going up to Peterborough quite soon anyway to go and look at a podcast studio. Peterborough's only half an hour down the road, so literally you can always come over and see it. It's not an issue, and support you through anything you're going through, my man, because I'd much rather know that you're being supported and helped than feeling like you've been ignored and not listened to, you know what I'm saying? So, always here for you, bro, no matter what. Oh. I also just realised the thing that I thought was talking was actually my belly rumbling. That's really embarrassing. Oh my god! But yeah. Hopefully you feel a bit better now, mate, though. If nothing else, hopefully we put a smile on your face. Someone on Roblox talked to me and said trans girl. And I said, you mean trans guy? And someone else said trans girl and put laughing emojis. See, that's just immature though, man. And kind of like heightens my belief that, like, realistically, Roblox is just for kids. And like, because they're not got the maturity level to cope with, like, real life. Yeah. But also, what's the point in, like, belittling someone? Why? What are you going to achieve by doing that? There's absolutely no reason for it at all. And in all honesty, it annoys me. It angers me that people can be like that because there is no need for it. And yeah, it does really piss me off. Why the fuck is your CCTV camera going? Do you know what, mate? I just said it out. Fuck it. I just said it out loud. I'd have written it. Be like, yo, what's so funny? You never seen a fucking thingy before. His CCTV camera actually scares me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really odd. But I can't sit here all night. I'm gonna have to go home. Hopefully, you'll have some common sense in the morning. But you never know. This is Connor after all. I'll always look back. I'm nicking your Sunny G, so I've got them for the walk tomorrow afternoon because apparently it's been nice and sunny. How warm is it outside? Fucking 10 degrees. Bloody Nora. Going fucking freezing. Definitely not coming outside for a fag, is he, little bastard? So much for our soon a bit. Yeah, well, make sure you're not fucking this late tomorrow, boy, because I'll be well pissed off with you. We have plans on a Thursday. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Right. Let's make some tracks. You ready to come with, Alex? Of course you are, mate. Because you're a legend. Just remember, not all heroes wear capes, mate, yeah? Ugh. Catch you tomorrow, bro. Little fucker, the lights are on downstairs. He'll be popular, leaving the lights on all night. Why are we going this way? No, wrong way. Is he up? No. That's really weird. I thought he was looking out of his window, but he wasn't. It might be time to find a new game then, mate, to be fair, because you don't need that sort of shit in your life, do you, really? You know, but... yeah, but it's not all well, is it? You just shouldn't be having... You shouldn't be getting targeted like that just because of who you are. Look at that moon. That's incredible. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting targeted like that. It's not right. It's bang out of order, in my opinion. But yeah, Well, I'll tell you what, if nothing else, this show's taking a little bit of a turn tonight, because I was not expecting to have those sort of conversations with you, but there we go. Just goes to show me, there are some really bigoted, narrow-minded, immature pricks in the world who just get a real kick out of bringing other people down. But you'll never find that from us on this channel, because, funny enough, that's not how we roll, and not what we're about. Did I lock my car? I don't even remember. So yeah, we'll always be here to support you. We'll always be here to look out for you. We'll always be here to point you in the right direction. Well, if I didn't lock it, it's locked now. I enjoy the game, so I carry on playing and ignore them. This live got deep. It did, mate, definitely. Very, very deep. But you know what? Sometimes you need to go deep. I just realised how bad that sounds. But no, genuinely, sometimes you have to, like, take things to a deeper meaning and a deeper level, because realistically, you know, this is the whole point of these live streams. We're here to support people. We're here to help people. And just so happened that at that moment in time, you needed to hear those things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always happy to help anyone. You know, especially decent people who actually don't deserve hate, who don't deserve being treated like a piece of shit on the bottom of the shoe. You know, you deserve it, man. In the same way, like, people deserve to live in a house with electricity, water, heating, windows, etc, etc. No one should be sleeping rough in 2025. No one should be having to choose between heating, water, or like, you know, food, etc. Yeah, this is where everything's gone so wrong in this country. Like, look at all the old people during the winter who had to choose between eating or heating. Like, that's not right. That's not right at all. You know, and this is why we're contacting government now, because, okay, we are, in the grand scheme of things, a nobody, right? Literally a nobody. But at the same time, if you're able to go and speak to the PM and be like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, you're literally, like, alienating the most vulnerable people in society, the elderly and the disabled. What the hell's your thought process behind this? Why are you doing this to people? You're not exactly a spring chicken yourself, so what the hell are you doing, victimising all these people, what, just because you've got money? Come on, it's bang out of order. We should all be pulling together as a community, as a nation, as a people, to ensure that everybody in our communities are safe and able to eat, able to have food, able to have heating, and have a normal style of life. Yeah, like, the amount things cost nowadays is ridiculous. The amount of people who find themselves in poverty or in debt with their energy suppliers through no fault of their own is absolutely ridiculous, right? There's absolutely no reason for anyone to be alienated in 2025. We should all be working together, whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, whatever the hell. I don't give a fuck what you do, yeah? Like I said before, I don't care whether you're black, white, orange, green, pink, indigo, or whatever colour you are, right? Show me respect, and I'll show the same respect back to you. Show compassion, and show some dignity, and also show, like, the fact that you're a decent human being. We'll go all out for you. That goes for everyone on this channel, whether you're a moderator, whether you're a manager, whether you're editor, producer, or whatever of this channel. You will always be protected. And why will you always be protected? Because we'll look out for you. Yeah, but you shit on us from a great height, believe you me, like, we'll be saying goodbye, you know, and parting company in a very stern, very abrupt and very quick manner. So this is the thing between like myself and your co-presenter, who's also just been promoted to the manager of this channel. Like, we have the same ethics, yeah? We'll treat everyone decently until we have reason not to. And that's the way society should be as a whole, right? We should be fucking treating everyone decently, regardless of what they do behind closed doors, regardless of their colour, regardless of their race, religion or anything, right? None of that shit matters. At the end of the day, things like racism, sexism, ageism, any form of ism, realistically, is all learned behaviour, yeah? We're not born racist, we're not born haters, so at the end of the day, it's all learned. How's it learned? By society. And where does society start? 98 times out of 10 from all the bullshit that fucking governments, etc. and councils throw on local communities. And it's about time it changes, yeah? We shouldn't be having people having to choose between different sections or different parts of their life in this day and age. And it's about time all of us pulled together and literally went, you know what, enough is enough, yeah? We're not going to stand for all this fucking bullshit anymore. It can't happen. It can't continue. A 1,010%, Alex. Not a truer word said, right? Anybody try to shoot you down or fucking talk down to you or treat you like shit, right? I'm not being funny. It's happened before where people have started giving me shit and their comments been deleted before I even had a chance to see it, whether it be from whether that's Gracie who's deleted it, whether it's you that's deleted it, whether it's Danny or even Connor, right? You guys just jump on it and we do, like I said, if we were with you, let's say for argument's sake, Connor and I came to Peterborough to do a recording of a podcast, for example, yeah? Let's say we met up with you afterwards for like a Mackie D's or some shit, right? Anybody gave you or any of us any grief because of who you are or how you live your life, you can bet your bottom dollar they better hope and pray they can run, and they better run faster than myself and Connor. I mean, that boy can fucking shift, I can assure you, right? Because they'll want to hope and pray that they can get away, because we won't take no shit. We would absolutely stand up for you and continue to do so and stay with you up until the point that you've calmed down from that abuse, yeah? We wouldn't go charging after them and then leave you. We'd stay with you, make sure you're calm, make sure you're in a place of safety before we even considered going anywhere away from you, right? Because at the end of the day, that's the sort of people we are. We're nice people, right? I wouldn't say we're good people, but we're nice people, yeah? And like I told you, that guy, your co-presenter, has legitimately turned my life around 180 degrees since I've known him. And I've only known him 9 months. And in 9 months, he's helped me to kick a habit and has literally bent over backwards to support me through my brain disorder diagnosis. And he's phenomenal. Genuinely phenomenal, right? And I guarantee in time he'll do the same thing for you, yeah? All right, he may be more bantery and stuff with Danny than he is with you at the moment, but then a lot of the times you're not on the live at the same time that he is, right? But that means nothing. We will support you, and I guarantee we probably will meet you in the coming future, especially if we do start using that studio, because there's no reason not to. We'll always be here for you, man. And honestly, I don't think any of you moderators actually understand how much I appreciate you guys as a whole, right? The amount of work you lot put in, the amount of effort and time and everything else you guys set aside to be part of this channel, it goes a long way. I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? I mean, like I told you, I've had the easy bit, right? I've just had the easy bit of just doing the talking for the last 3 hours. Whereas you have helped to shape the conversation. You've been the person who's been there to actually like listen to everything that's been said to you, take it on board and respond to that. But I've had it easy. You know, this is the whole point that I find really weird about, you know, about the whole YouTube thing. It's easy doing this part. It's easy being in front of the camera and just talking about random stuff. Yeah? It just comes naturally. You know, look at all the random conversations me and your co-P have. We just chat shit. We just talk about the most randomest shit. And 98 times out of 100, it's actually quite funny. So, it's just how we are. But of course, we'll always stick up for people. And especially stick up for our subscribers. We'll stick up for our moderators and people that are part of this channel. Which actually also reminds me, let's change the subject completely, like, complete 180 degrees here. In about a month or so, we are planning to do a giant hide and seek in IKEA with myself and Connor, all the moderator team, and whoever else wants to come along to take part in that, right? Of course, you're invited if you want to come along as well. That'd be awesome. And it also means you get to meet your fellow moderators. You get to meet us, and yeah, take part in a pretty cool game of hide and seek in an IKEA. You up for it? I'm only changing the subject while I remember, because otherwise I'll forget. But yeah, I want to personally invite you along to that one because I think it'd be nice for you. Oh, hang on a second. What do you want, Liam? Speaking of your moderators, and mine just popped up on my Snapchat, so I thought I'd better answer it, because no, and then be like, can you pop round? It wasn't that though, it was all good. Yeah, so you up for that? You up for taking part in the hide and seek? Because I think it'd be quite cool. Because apart from anything else, we'll get to spend a lot of time, we'll get to spend time together and have a good time at the same time. It'd be pretty sick. Doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, we know who you are, right? We know your situation. No one's going to judge you for it. We are literally there to support you. 110%. All right? And we'll help you. We'll look after you. If push comes to shove, you can just stay around with one of us. Not a problem. Do not worry. We can discuss that closer to time anyway. But yeah, we'll put your name down and we'll go from there, fella, alright? Honestly, you ain't got to worry about nothing with us. Like I told you, we will support you 110% no matter what. Alright? I'm pretty sure that Connor's brother, Liam, will be coming along as well. So you'll get to meet the lovely Juicy Popsicle. I think Ailey's going to come along, so you'll get to meet him. So it'll be quite cool. And we will all support you, no matter what, through anything you've got going on. So you ain't got to worry about a thing, fella, okay? I promise. Tell you what, carrying a bottle of bloody drink, this fucking walk takes ages. You don't have to worry about a thing. But also, please do be aware in about 5 minutes time this live will end when I get to my front door, because otherwise I'll be waking up my whole household and I don't really want to start World War III. It's not the way you want to do it, is it? But can you give me a quick subscriber count before we do come to the end of this show, please, my friend? Well, so we've not got a date for it yet, so it could be quite a while in the future. We're hoping to do it at some point over the summer program, just because of a really cool thing to do to get everyone together. And yeah, it'll probably confuse the fuck out of the IKEA staff, but hey, it's all good fun. We'll probably have to get permission first, to be fair, and be like, yo, this is what we want to do. Are we allowed to, etc., etc. And they'll probably be like, you got to contact head office. And I'll be like, yeah, great guys. If I can go call Sweden now, shall I? Wonderful. But that'd be cool. Instead of 401 subs. How do we break this 401? I don't get it. Hopefully, people will carry on watching all of our Birmingham airport stuff and be like, oh, yeah, that's interesting, and subscribe that way. I think that's what's happened anyway recently, to be fair. People just watch stuff and be like, oh, that's good. I like that. You know. Who knows? I suppose we'll find out soon enough. But yeah. So even after a 3-hour flipping live stream, we've got no new subscribers. That's mental. But I have noticed our viewing totals have actually been quite high today. That is quite cool. I like that. But of course, ladies and gents, this has been The Grind, Series 2, Episode 13 of 15. 2 more to go, which takes us to Friday and Saturday. So Saturday will be the final show in this current series. We may start a new one though, you never know. It has been me and you talking, but also if you keep looking at the viewing numbers, they do keep going up and down, which is kind of surreal. Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I love that. It's all good. It's all good. You will indeed see me again soon. And for everyone else who's watching, ladies and gents, this has been LindenTV. If you still want to like and subscribe, please feel free to do so and turn on your notification bells. And remember, LindenTV. Miss it, miss out.